we got St. James was from Mike Cornett with Cornett Violetta, and so he contacted me, and I drew up a bunch of details on how I think it needed to be handled and did a lot of research on the best system and all that. So then that's how we got the work. And then it just started getting to be more and more work. So I brought Tony on. I asked Mike, I was like, hey, they want a lot more work on this thing. Maybe Tony can run it or whatever. So then it just kind of blew up from there, turning into a bunch of brick work on the outside, work in the garage, all kinds of different stuff. But basically, started from waterproofing, and we're still doing waterproofing on the balconies now. But it is, I mean, it's tricky because these units are like, $1 million units, and it's not an easy waterproofing task. Working, 160 feet in the air, however many floors there are, getting material there is a real pain. Also, there's not, the concrete doesn't slope very well to drains, and so puddles, so you have to do a lot of leveling to get water to slope. And the way that when they built these things, the balcony was supposed to be a couple inches lower than the rest of the inside, so water would never be able to go up into it, but that's not what ended up happening. It's almost flat, and so water can flow right towards the interior pretty easily. So that's what makes it tough. Accessibility makes it tough because you can't go through the units. You have to build scaffolding and go down from the roof, just the way the concrete's laid. And it's a post-tension deck or post-tension structure, so you can't just tear into the concrete because they've got all these tendons in it that are very sensitive. So that makes it more difficult as well.